Hi everyone, welcome back to the Makeup Chair. We are starting a new series on this channel all about eye makeup. If you haven't seen it already, definitely check up here in the description box on how to create a flawless base. But let's have a little bit of fun and dive into the world of eye makeup. So we're actually going to start this series talking about the eyebrows. And I know you're like, Sinead, what are you doing? This is supposed to be about eye makeup. But I promise you, getting your eyebrows to be polished and perfected will actually help your eye makeup show up so much more. Think of any of the favorite eye makeup looks that you have maybe saved on your phone, on your Pinterest, or Instagram, and just put your thumb over their eyebrow. It dramatically changes the way the eye makeup looks. And that's why it's so important that we create the perfect framing for all the work that we're gonna do. It's the difference between doing a little doodle on a scrap of paper and then doing a painting on a piece of canvas. We want the canvas, and the eyebrows create the canvas for you. But before I get into all of that, I wanna first of all help you guys figure out whether you are balanced, close set, or wide set eyes. And this will actually then determine the different makeup looks that you can try. Unfortunately, if you fall into the category of wide set or close set eyes, it can kind of limit the makeup looks that you can try. For instance, somebody with close set eyes doesn't wanna try a spotlight eye. A spotlight eye will bring the eyes closer together. However, if you do your eyebrows correctly for your eye spacing, you can kind of get away with it. So this is the basic way of figuring out whether you're close set, wide set, or balanced. And all you have to do is take your thumb, take your index finger, and just put that little shape around your eye. So you end up with pretty much the measurement of your eye. Then what I want you guys to do is to place it in the center. Now, if you are tear duct to tear duct, then your eyes are balanced. Yes, you can do any makeup look that you want. You can fill in your brows however you want. I don't know who decided it, but apparently our eyes have to be one eye length apart. But if you have poked yourself in the eye when you're doing this, it means that your eyes are closer than one length apart. But for anybody else who has extra space when you've done this, this means that your eyes are wide set. But it's okay because you can use your eyebrows to mask this problem. I say problem because it's so silly. You can use your eyebrows to help balance the eyes a little bit more. For anybody with wide set eyes, all we want to do is to enclose them ever so slightly. Extend the outer edge of the brows and bring them slightly downwards. This will enclose the eyes a little bit more. What you don't want to do is to extend it up and out, because this will pull the eyes further apart, which we don't want. You also then can add a little extra hairs to just in here, and this will bring the eyes closer together. It also thins off your nose ever so slightly as well. Then it'll give you a lot more options to try things that you had to avoid before. And the same goes for close set eyes, just pretty much the opposite. What we want to do for close set eyes is to extend this line out a little bit to draw the eyes apart, and also to start filling in from just before the arch and bring this outwards. We don't want to fill this area in here. We already have too much closeness and too much darkness. So you can take a couple of little hairs from in here, and this will open up the space for you, or you can just start your eyebrow application out a little bit and bring it out to the edge. Then just use whatever's left over on the brush to do that inner corner. So that's how you can work with close set or wide set eyes. For anyone who's a balanced eye, you're just gonna do what exactly I do. And all I do is I take my eyeliner brush, I mix it with the shadow and a little bit of gel, and I just do that very bottom line. And I can do the rest of the eyebrow after I do the rest of my makeup, but I'd like to have that nice clean line ready for my application. So I can literally work from the brow down onto the lid. But another way that you can really sharpen up those brows is just to use a little bit of concealer. You don't necessarily have to fill in that line, but by using concealer, you'll get that same sharpness. So take a flat brush and take a little bit of concealer and just mark this around that area, and then very softly blend it down onto the lid. That way, when you're doing your eye makeup, you're gonna work from the brow all the way down onto the lid. And then you can fill in the rest of your brow after you've done the rest of your makeup. I have one basic rule that I want you guys to stick to. Your eyebrows must be exactly the same type of drama, or a little bit more so, than your eye makeup look. So if you're going for a really natural look, go for really natural brows. But if you are going for a spotlight eye, cut crease, tons of glitter, heavy eyeliner, loads of lashes, your brows have to be there too. They have to be at the party, they have to be in dress code. They go hand in hand, so it's really important to make sure that they are the same, if not a little bit more so. And that is this step complete. If you learned something, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't, definitely leave a comment and I'll try and help you out, and I'll see you in the next one.